Hey there, Twitch. Welcome. Drutopia HQ. Utopia Academia. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to another jarring episode of me talking about things we can maybe do to help the world get to a better place. Very vague. But, you know, we like to keep it open to new ideas and recognize some things I like to do is recognize some art channel to urge mindfully unwinding with a podcast or meditation and kind of enjoy your chill. What channel is really all about. The world needs to chill out, first of all. Just recognize we got it good. And second, not fuck it up. And work to not fuck it up. People work really hard for themselves. They're not working hard enough to not fuck up. So, that's what's important on this channel. That's what we be focusing. Be fucking over the planet. Be fucking over the planet. Unfuckable. Unfuckwithable is the mantra. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, gonna be a short stream today. Figure I decided that I want to make this my homepage, as it were, for the rest of the month maybe, and kind of dilute my attention from Instagram, since it's so heavy right now on Instagram and YouTube. I spend a lot of time there as well, but Instagram is definitely just a button presser for my anxiety. Maybe I just go there too often that to relieve something. So yeah, I'm going to make this my new homepage. So come find me here some point in the day, daily. And it's just my International Space Station that you can rent a room in if you pay enough. The analogy didn't really work with what we learned about the International Space Station yesterday, about it being retired in 2024, but I tried to fit it into a joke, so you know, don't hold it against me, I guess. But yeah, so you'll see me here, and this is just, I guess, a shout into the void of time. Others might find this video in the archives and wonder what's going on with this page. This is that talk. I'll probably have to do it again in other videos too, but good to start with one since no one is here. And with that, just enjoy the music, and not even gonna put anything else on. I just wanted to see, I have a couple things to write. But you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Basically, let's see, what's today? Today is Saturday? Yeah, okay, so it's Saturday. It's the 8th. Check our moon calendar. I don't have my phone connected in this app lately. Oh yeah. Thank you. Port. Okay, it says our moon is in Pisces there. Like a that a waxing crescent on right there. So get excited, all you witchy moon nerds. We're getting towards a full moon, the first full moon of the year, I might say enthusiastically. I love tracking the moon. Maybe that's something we fall back on to as we get away from Instagram and bore ourselves into watching the moon. Cool. So, okay. I'm going to make a new funny, I can watch that in the back thing. I just need to memify my channel a little bit more. I think that's what I'm missing. An important aspect of being on the internet now, I think. Right? Like that. Gross. Love it. Love it because I hate it a lot. And action. Sure. That's fine. Stopping at the end of that song. Anyways, sorry about this stream. Glad no one's here for it. Secret stream. Hot dog face. So high up. Dor was in here and asked him what's on in which world today. What I'm getting anxious for. Really no. So, one of my commitments to myself and why I even do this channel in the first place Not because I am just a weirdo, I guess, who wants to go on Twitch, but part of, you know, the Drutopia academia stuff, this obsession with this word utopia is like just an impulse in me, like a weird belief in power of acting, like doing actions to make the world better. And yes, my interest in philosophy has led me to ever since I was in Citrus College, and my religions teacher, no, it was my political science teacher, actually. They were just in a similar building. My political science teacher wanted us to debate either side of like different philosophies, and I can't remember the other students at the moment who they had to argue, but I remember ours because we had to argue Francis Bacon's idea that humanity would eventually use technology and science to create medicine and life-saving and life-easing technology to create a better world. And then one team had to defend that view, our class, and then the other team had to deny that view, that was not a, like, you know, concept that everyone had to jive with, you know, like, and his counterexample was like, you know, some people reject technology. Look at Amish people, right? They're a group of, you know, individuals that think that technology, much of it, will you know, destroy humanity down the line, or is not good. It's inherently not good for humanity, I think, is the right idea of their view on technology. I've never asked an Amish person actually about that, but from what I know about popular culture, that's that's the view. And so one team had to basically take the Amish point of view and fight that. And I became like, is this really a real exercise? I guess I just have no connection to what a staunch Amish person would believe in. But I really believe that our health and our the technology that we've acquired really does improve our lives. And I hesitate only now because of social media and other technology, computing technology that, you know, is kind of hurting the world at the moment. I should say society, not so much, I mean the world too, I guess, if I'm gonna, you know, bring in the car and the automobile, I should say, and gas-powered, industrial-powered items that is bringing climate change about. I do understand the destruction, right, that can happen. So maybe I'm seeing more eye to eye with my past social science teacher than I thought, which is fine. But definitely still believe in you know, a balance between these two ends. And you know, if you see an Amish person riding around on a horse and carriage made with wheels, you also understand that the Amish people believe in a balance of technology, and they don't reject spoons and wheels, carriages for that matter. And you know, like, they basically are limiting themselves to a an old style of technology, but they're not going full caveman, you know. still wear clothes and yada yada. So they still participate on a level of society, but they limit and bound maybe in a not totally balanced way technology, right? So I mean, that would be a really interesting religion to look up, since I just ranted for no good reason. I'd love to look more into the Amish religion. I'll probably spell it wrong. Amish. AmishAmerica.com/beliefs. I feel like this is a good source. I don't know. Because on this channel I do want to study beliefs that people have in the world, mostly about God, but you know, I'm sure that God is just our nature at a certain level, you know, how we exist, and everyone is connected to existence. However you believe that existence came about is your belief, but God is just the word that kind of describes our nature. Even if God is outside of the universe, he created it from a different point. We believe that we could still talk about our nature and God and our relationship with that in some way. Some use of words, okay? So let's learn about the Amish. The Amish beliefs. Are the Amish Christian is number one? Weird place to start, but let's go for it. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's why it's an important question. I thought it was going to be no for some reason. Like, no, Amish are just Amish. Okay. Are the Amish Christian? Yes, though visibly different from most other Christian groups. The Amish are a Christian church which adheres to many of the same basic tenets as other Christian denominations. Amish origins date to the Anabaptist movement of the 16th century, offshoot movement from European state churches of the time. Interesting. I was also thinking in a shower thought that you know what? It's way too fucking big of a thought. I'm not even prepared to go there yet. Keep learning about the Amish. What are some characteristic Amish religious beliefs? Social shunning. Adult what? I gotta learn about what that is. Shunning. What is the ban? What is shunning? Yeah, let's just... Shunning is Amish parlance. Refers to the practice of social exclusion and discipline. Shunning happens following communication of the church member with thwart church regulations. I feel like I'm already in the wrong place. Regulations or expressions. Passages. Scripture. 2 Thessalonians 3:14. Any man obey not a word by this epistle. Note that man, and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed. Okay, so we're into like shunning. It's so weird. Is that what they mean by social shunning? Like, I feel like they shun themselves. You know what I'm saying? See, where do the Amish practice shunning? Who decides whether an Amish church member should be excommunicated? Who can be shunned? Are there different types of shunning? Why is shunning isn't shunning cruel? Shunning is sometimes depicted as cold and cruel. No doubt. It is unjustly practiced. If it is unjustly practiced, it can be those things, especially if applied in a heavy-handed manner and without a sense of love and concern for the individual. Shunning can create great pain and alienation from the excommunicated person. As imperfect humans are involved, the practice does not always meet the ideal or intention. However, it is also an understood and widely accepted part of Amish life. If someone chooses to be baptized in the church, he or she is aware that their baptismal commitment means accepting the ordnung and the consequences that entail if it's broken. Some may disagree with the practice, but see a scriptural bias or basis for excommunication and shunning. Read more on shunning among the Amish. This is so weird. It's like, I don't know. Is this a pro like Amish website? I'm just like so shocked that they are so into shunning. It's the #1 thing on their website on frequently asked things. What are some characteristic Amish beliefs? Social shunning, adult baptism, twice yearly communion, untrained ministers, the practice of foot washing, and non-resistance are among beliefs and practices which make the Amish distinct from many other Christian denominations. I want their core ones, not what makes them distinct, honestly. Place. Why don't Amish fight in wars? Amish believe. Okay. Let's just keep going. It's not too long. I just think it's such a weird article. Amish, Amish believe in non-resistance. Somewhat different than saying Amish are pacifists. Non-resistance includes other uses of force, including law enforcement, legal suits, and wielding political power. This means Amish not only do not serve in the military, they also do not run for political office or file lawsuits. Wow, Amish believe non-resistant. Kind of into that. You know, it's no revenge like that. I'll definitely read more later. Do Amish think technology is evil? No, not inherently. However, Amish believe that unfettered use of technology can lead to evil. Therefore, they restrict the technologies they use. Some Amish use more technology, some less. This can develop on various factors including tradition, economics, and the worldview of local church members. More on the Amish and technology. See, the Amish is just a weird little cult, but it's important to be Christian when you're a weird little cult because then you can get popular dropped. I feel like if I was going to start a weird religion with all you guys, I would have to make it Christian just to appeal to our natural instincts of what good and safe, because as long as you it almost just seems normal in the US, right, that it's you're not the devil if you're a Christian. So you know, if I made a cult and I didn't want to be seen as, you know, the devil, I would make it a Christian cult and just put my own little spins on it. And say that, you know, I believe that technology can lead to evil, and, you know, really press that point home and make it like the main point of my cult that people see from the outside. But you know, get away with being a respected church because they're Christian. Why do Amish believe in separation from the world? Amish base this belief in a few biblical passages, such as Romans 12:2, quote, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed, renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." Like that verse, kind of, the ye transform by the renewing of your mind. I wrote I wrote a note for a little snippet video of how I'm gonna move to Twitch and away from Instagram, and at the same time I'm encouraging others to reduce their social media intake. And by reducing your social media intake, hopefully you are encouraged to think and use that time to recognize your mind is there, and I don't know, have a good moment with yourself instead for once, because I feel like we're lacking that. I can vibe with that. That's a verse, you know, very believable for the general population. Gotta write that one down. Romans, a good book, I think, I guess. Just fishing for an audience, any audience, even if it's a Christian audience. I'd be good at it. R.I.P. Amish traditionally maintain boundaries. Amish. So it's common that they have relationships non-Amish as personal friends, business associates, and in other settings. When do Amish get baptized? I don't believe in adult baptism. This was a fundamental issue leading to the formation of the Baptist branch of Christianity. Most Amish did baptize between 18 and 22, though baptism may occur at later stages. Amish believe in insurance salvation. Also, I like that baptism thing because when you're baptized as a baby, that's not a choice. That's like your parents trying to protect you from hell. Okay, like the Amish, they want you to they want you to make this choice to live this way for yourself, which I find endearing, because it gives you 18 years to turn away, you know, or 22 or plus years to really decide that decision if you want to continue to live the Amish lifestyle, which, you know, you might not see the benefits, you know. Me, on the other hand, getting a little Amish right now. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Okay. I had to watch that back. Okay, great. I'm my one fan right now, or my one watcher. We're back to the shunning. Wait, did I go up? Did they go over shunning twice? Amish believe social shunning is biblically mandated practice. They're literally going over. No, I jumped ahead to that. Okay, I jumped ahead. We know why we already went over shunning. Do Amish carry insurance? Wow, very modern. Amish do not generally purchase commercial insurance policies. A key tenet of Amish belief is reliance on community. Thus, the community bears the burden of costs incurred due to medical expenses, disaster, or other hardship. Wow, cute. In the case of larger expanses, you know, I think the last time I saw Amish represented on television was in Pee Wee Herman's latest movie, not Big Adventure, but his like way funnier and gayer version of the same movie. But it was so good. I highly recommend that movie, honestly. You're gonna have to look it up. Pee Wee's last movie. Pee Wee Herman latest movie. Pee Wee's Big Holiday 2016. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sure. Play, you son of a bitch. Oh no, if I play it... No, I can't play it. It's another Netflix thing. Screw it. Netflix is gonna copyright me for playing a trailer of theirs like they did last time. You know what? I just don't want that kind of attention, that history. So let's just continue learning about the Amish. Go watch it yourself. Sorry, what can you do? Amish carry insurance. Why don't Amish Sundays? It's the Sabbath, duh. Can they do any tasks on Sundays at all? For the Amish, Sunday is a day of rest and a day of to honor God. Sunday say on Amish businesses. It is a day off Amish people. However, certain tasks which are done, such as feeding animals or milking cows, are still performed. Not the milking cows. That day, yeah, that must be a daily thing. I didn't even realize. I am not a farm boy. Rip. Are the Amish hypocrites? I see the Amish using technology and getting involved in worldly things. Isn't this hypocritical? Some Amish may criticize other Amish who feel as backsliding or going too far towards the ways of the world. Different Amish groups are more or less progressive on technology, though they don't always agree on how much. Most Amish have more beliefs in them than divide them. I mean, I'm low-key inspired right now. Do you want to make a village of secular Amish people? I think secular Amish, just so that you can return to yourself and your center, and you can live in a community, and so that you can be more connected with the earth. That kind of Amish vibe is actually kind of sick. I like that. However, you know, it had to get mainstream notability and a pass. You know, now Christians only. You know, it comes with a lot of, what would it be, Middle Eastern baggage that, stories that you may or may not find to be actually true or not about the powers of a one Jesus Christ. So Nazareth. So I think it's time that we start taking the beneficial parts of religions like this and putting that secular drive on them. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the non-existent comments below, or hit me up on my Instagram at Drutopia HQ. Probably put it on the screen somewhere tonight, since this was kind of boring, but I still love you guys. Thanks for always coming around once in a while and saying what's up and enjoying my sleeper content before you go to sleep. Hope it helps you wind down and get nice and cozy for your night, and don't get COVID or bronchitis or a cold or a flu. Just be you, be strong, girl boss, and slay queen your way to the top. I love you. Peace on earth, forever and ever.